YouTube, hello, and welcome back to Alan Wake 2. In the last episode, we did explored Alan's time in the dark place somewhat. I don't know, that shit was weird. Ended with like the vision of him and Saga meeting, shadow people, trains, breakers there, which would mean it was like very recent, right? It would be right after we lost him. I don't know. Time's crazy. So in this episode, we'll be jumping into the next chapter. I don't know if this will be an Alan chapter or a Saga chapter, but I'm excited to find out. And if you are enjoying this and you want to stay up to date with all the Alan Wake content, please subscribe to the channel. If for some reason you want to like this video before you've even seen it, go ahead and leave a like on it down below. And if you have anything you want to say, ask, do, whatever, comments, thank you. With that out of the way. Let's see what kind of song we got this time. Will there be a song? Okay. Oh, right, penis again. Cool. Is there a random rock? Complete chapter Casey. I guess I did do that.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
Writer of the first word, not the writer of the last. With the terror of the light and the shadows cast, the third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Scratch, maybe? I don't know.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act. Like a cloud of wrath, the dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Alright, Casey, why don't you tell me how you really feel? Shovel! Oh, we're at a different station. Yeah, so I do already have that one. Like, it's laid out similar, but it's Parliament Station now instead of Caldera. Dark Place. Photography and Videography Exhibition by Alice
The
Wake.
station had changed. I was closer now.
Alice, you say? That's my wife! I could steal the light, I guess? Do I need it? Maybe. I don't know.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
I mean, yeah? Is this all the same? Basic layout? It does appear to be the same. Yeah, I think so. So I guess we're just gonna head on in. So we've already been here.
Time loses meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape? Long enough for Alice to think I'm dead.
Loving Memory of Alan Wake, 1977 to 2010. An author and a husband.
The
Hello?
payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Turn, scratch, don't write. Hello?
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come...
Wait, hello?
Uh-oh. Not Scratch. For those of you who are around for Alan Wake and then American Nightmare, you're pretty familiar with Scratch at this point.
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Fuck. Alice? Alright. Haunting. Initiation 3.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Yeah, why? Pretty fucked up, Alice.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! Alice.
Pick photos for exhibition posters.
This is a photo of Scratch.
Uh-oh.
How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
That seems bad, Alwyn.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
Fuck's that spiral, man? So this place is big.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Locate the memory card. Alright, sure. Whatever you say, game. Oh, typewriter Alan Wake 2 confirmed. Fuck, that's crazy. Video art / doc on screens mult. Focal point of the dark place. Yeah, sure, dude. I totally understand what that's trying to say. Of course, yeah. What are you? Part 1.
Alice's memory card.
This is a nice place. Got a lot of... Why the fuck do we have so many cups?
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there.
Yep.
We argued.
Hartman.
Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
The Dark Place, the art of Alice Wake.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
What the fuck? Alright, I mean, it's really fucking short, so hopefully the next one's longer, but I mean, it's one episode a chapter. That was haunting. As always, if you enjoyed, please subscribe to the channel, stay up to date with all the Alan Wake stuff. Like I said, this one was really short, so I'm sorry. But hopefully we'll be back to longer ones after this. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment down below, tell me what you think about what we just witnessed, what's going on, what happened. Scratch is tormenting Alice? Things are getting wild. With all that said, until next time, YouTube, I love you, and I'll see you back here for more Alan Wake 2. Bye-bye.